Good morning, dear students. So we are with binomial distribution part in theoretical distribution. Last class I had taught you how to find expected frequency. Okay, expected frequency in binomial distribution. For that you have to solve all the probabilities. Okay, given p of x is equal to 0, 1, 2 like this. Then how to find expected frequency means you have to multiply the expected frequency probabilities with the capital N. Okay, so like that I have told you. Okay, next part is we are dealing today is recurrence relation. So how to find recurrence relation? Here I'll tell the theory part and steps how to find, then I'll solve a problem based on recurrence relation. Okay, so recurrence relation between successive binomial probability. Okay, so here is the formula for binomial probability recurrence relation. Okay, the formula is p of x is equal to n minus x plus 1 divided by x into p divided by q into p in bracket x minus 1. So this is a formula to find binomial probability. Okay, one more formula is the recurrence relation between successive binomial frequency. So this is formula for successive binomial frequency. This is binomial probability. Now the binomial frequency. So this is the main formula. Okay, so the formula is t of x is equal to n minus x plus 1 divided by x into p of p divided by x into t x minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula. So here it is, this is capital T and below it is x minus 1. Okay, where t of x is frequency of x successes. So this formula is important. Then how to fit a binomial distribution. This is a theory part, just understand it. Now you know what are the parameters of binomial distribution. The parameters are n and p. So n and p are the two parameters of binomial distribution. The values of n and p determine the distribution completely. Okay, so if you know the values of n and p, you can find out the distribution. To fit a binomial distribution, the values of n and p are found. Yes, if you know n and p, you will easily find the values of binomial distribution. Then the theoretical distribution probabilities and corresponding theoretical frequencies are obtained. Okay, if you know binomial distribution NP, then theoretical distribution and theoretical frequencies you can find it. Okay, so base for this binomial probability and binomial frequency is parameter N and P. Okay, hope you understood this part. Next, what are the steps involved in fitting a binomial distribution? Just understand what are the steps. Okay, so there are 6 steps I will tell you. Go like that only, you have to solve the problem. Yes, first step is you have to find mean. Okay, now you know what is the formula for mean. X bar. Mean means x bar. X bar is equal to summation fx divided by n. Calculate mean of the given frequency distribution. X bar is equal to summation fx divided by n, where capital N is total frequency. Means total frequency column you have to total, that you will get n. X means observed values. How many values are there? F means frequency. Okay, F means frequency and total of frequency is n. Okay, then second point, equate the observed mean value to the theoretical mean of binomial distribution. So you know what is the formula of mean in binomial distribution. Mean is equal to n and p. So based on this formula, you will get the value of p. Okay, see here, p is equal to x bar divided by n. So based on mean formula, you will get the value of p. Right. Now if you know the value of p, you can easily find out the value of q. Q is equal to 1 minus P, right? This is the second step. Okay, then third step, find P of x is equal to 0. Okay, in probability mass function you have to put formula, then in that you have to put P of x is equal to 0. Find out this, only x of 0. Don't find all the probabilities, only P of x is equal to 0 you have to find. After finding P of x is equal to 0, why we need P of x is equal to 0? If you know P of x is equal to 0, you have to multiply with n. So you will get the value of T0. Right? So T of x means here 0 is equal to n into P of x. P of x means this value, P of 0 into n, you will get the value of T0. Okay, so this is the fourth step. Then what is the fifth step? Fifth step is remaining frequencies are obtained by using recurrence relation. Okay, so remaining frequencies are obtained. Only find T of 0 based on P of 0. Okay, so remaining T of 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. you have to find by using this recurrence relation formula. Okay, so formula is n minus x plus 1 divided by x into P divided by Q into T x minus 1. Okay, so remaining all find by this formula. Then write both observed and theoretical frequencies. So observed means what is given in the problem and theoretical frequencies in the table, so that comparison can be easily made. Okay, so like this you have to. So these are the steps for finding out the binomial distribution. So these steps you can find easily understand when I solve the problem. Okay, so let's start with one problem. I'll take now. See here. So this is the problem. First problem based on recurrence relation. Okay, so this is the problem. Yes, read the problem. The following data relates to number of defective items in a sample of 5 for 500 samples. Okay, so n is small n is 5 and 500 samples means capital N is 500. Okay, then taken during a week. So these are the defective items they have told you. Okay, now how to solve? See here. So they have given number of defective items, that is x. This will be x and this will be frequencies. So x 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and samples this one. Okay. So when you total these samples you will get 500 only. Okay. Then they are told fit a binomial distribution to the data, obtain the theoretical frequencies. Okay. Now see here, I'll solve. First write what is x. X is equal to the number of defective item in sample of 5. Okay, now what I told, what is the first step? First step is to calculate mean. So next, calculation of mean we are doing now. Okay, now columns you have to prepare x, f, right, and one more column we need. So here it can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, make the columns. Here we have made the column this 0 x values we have taken, number of defective. Then sample means f, frequencies you take 168, 180, 120, 20, 10, 2. Okay, so here you will get the total. So total means here total of frequency f is capital N. So it is 500. Okay, then what is the formula to find mean? Here only I will find mean. Okay, x bar formula I told, summation fx divided by n. Right, now you have the value of n is how much? 500. Now you should have summation fx. You have f and x column, so now you need column xf, so that you will get the total summation fx. Okay, yes, 168 into 0 is 0, right? 1 into 180 is 180. 2 into 120 is 240. 3 into 20, 60. 4 into 10, 40. 5 into 2, 5 2s are 10. So total this 180 plus 240 plus 60 plus 40 plus 10 is 530. Now we got summation fx. Right. So summation fx is 530. 530 divided by 500. So what is the mean? Mean is equal to 1.06. Yes, we got the value of mean. Right. Now next step. So in binomial distribution, mean is equal to x bar, right? So mean means x bar only. So I'll write here C. Therefore, in binomial distribution, mean is equal to x bar. Right. Now mean means what? Mean means what? NP, right? And NP is equal to x bar, can I say? Yes. By this you will get the value of P. Yes, I have told you already. P is equal to x bar divided by n. By this formula only we have derived the formula of P. Yes. What is x bar? Now only we have removed 1.06. What is n? Small n means how many observations are there? 5 samples. Okay. So it can be 5. So 1.06 divided by 5 is P is equal to 0.212. Right. Now you got the value of P. Solve the value of Q. Q is equal to 1 minus P. So 1 minus 0.212 is equal to, can I say, 0.79. Right. Here I can take 0.21 only. Right. 2 digits I have taken. Now we got the NPQ. So write the probability mass function. Where is the problem? The probability mass function of binomial distribution is P of x is equal to NCx P raised to x Q raised to n minus x. Right. Then P of x, you know the value of NPQ. Put P of x is equal to n is 5cx. P value is 0.21 raised to x and Q value is 0.79 raised to 5 minus x. And what is x? X is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes. Now first only you have to find P of 0 only. P of x is equal to 0. Yes, P of x is equal to 0. Means you have to find P of 0. Put the value of x is equal to 0 in probability mass function. 5c is 0, 0.21 raised to 0 and 0.79 raised to 5 minus 0. Simplify. 5c0 is 1. into 0.21 raised to 0 is 1, and here 0.79, 5 minus 0 is 5. So 1 into 0.79, 5 times you have to multiply. So 0.3077. Multiply this. So P of 0 answer is 0.3077. Right? Only we have to solve P of 0. Don't solve all, like expected frequency is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only P of 0 you have to find. So by this you will get recurrence, that is T of 0 is equal to formula N into P of 0. Yes. So N, capital N is 500. P of 0 answer is 0.3077. So what is the value of T0? T0 is equal to 153.85. Yes, we got value of T0. Now like this only, by using recurrence relation formula, okay, you have to obtain all recurrence, that is T of 1, T of 2, 3, 4, 5. Not by this formula, recurrence formula. How? See here and solve here. Yes. Therefore, the remaining frequency are obtained with the help of recurrence relation. Yes, recurrence relation formula, T of x is equal to n minus x minus 1 divided by x into P divided by q into T x minus 1. So this is recurrence relation formula. So using this, find remaining all relations. Yes, first T of 1 means x value will be 1. What is n? N is 5. 5 minus 1 divided by 1. P value is 0.21 and Q value is 0.79 into T. X is what? 1 minus 1. Right? Now simplify. Sorry, here it is plus x plus 1. Yes. Now simplify. T of 1 is equal to, no, so minus 1 plus 1 cancel, right? And 5 divided by 1 is 5 only. So 5 into 0.21 divided by 0.79. 0.21 divided by 0.79. Wait. So directly you can write 0.2658. Now T of 1 minus 1 is T of 0. Right. So multiply 5 into 0.2658 and T of 0, you know the answer. T of 0 answer is, see here. Here it is T of 0, 153.85. 153.85. Right. Now multiply all these figures. So you will get the value of T of 1. T1, that is 5 into 0.265 into 153.85. So answer is 204.46. So it is T of 1 approximately. Okay, you have to round figure. So it is below 5. So answer is 204. T of 1 answer we got. Similarly, find T of 2. See here T of 2, same like that only. Formula, main formula, n same 5 minus x value is 2 here, plus 1 divided by 2 into 0.21 divided by 0.79 into T of 2 minus 1. Right. Now see here, 5 minus 2 minus 1. So here remains 2 minus 1 is minus 2 and minus 1 is minus 1 divided by 2 into 0.21 divided by 0.76 is 0.2658 into t of 2 minus 1 is t of 1. Yes. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 divided by 2 into 0.2658. Now here t of 1 answer is what? 204. Right? Simplify. 4 divided by 2 is 2 into 0.2658 into 204. Okay, multiply this. T of 2 answer will get, okay, it is 108.45, or round figure is answer T of 2 is 108. Very easy. So all depends on the previous recurrence. Okay, 108. Similarly, find T of 3 also. T of 3 is equal to, now put x value as 3. 5 minus 3 plus 1 divided by x into p value and q value, right? 0.21 divided by 0.79 into t of 3 minus 1. So here 5 minus 2, minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, right, divided by 3 into 0.21 divided by 0.79 is 0.2658, and here 3 minus 1 is 2. Yes, simplify this. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 divided by 3 into 0.2658, and T of 2 answer is 108. Right, so 3 cancel, here remains 1 into 0.2658 into 108. So T of 3 answer will get 28.7, or round figure it is above 5, so T of 3 answer is 29. Right, now find T of 4. T of 4 is equal to 5 minus 4 plus 1 divided by 4 into 0.21 divided by 0.76 into t of x is 4 minus 1. Yes, here 5, here minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 divided by 4 into 0.2658, and here 4 minus 1 is 3. Yes, 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 divided by 4 into 0.2658, and T of 3 answer is 29. So 2 divided 2 ones are 2, 2s are. It is half, means 0.5 into 0.2658 into 29. So multiply all this, you will get answer of T of 4 is 3.85, or approximately T of answer is 4. Okay, similarly find T of 5. T of 5 is equal to 5 minus 5 plus 1 divided by 5 into 0.21 divided by 0.79 into T of 5 minus 1. Yes, 5 minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4 divided by 5, 0.2658, and T of 5 minus 1 is T of 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1 divided by 5 into 0.2658 into T of 4 answer previous is 4. Right, simplify 1 divided by 5 is 0.2 into 0.2658 into 4. So T of 5 answer is 0.21. So when you round figure, so 2 1 is not considered, so T of 5 is 0. Okay, now we have found all the T of recurrence, that is T of 0 to T of 5. So with the help of table we will show all the figures. Yes, first number of defective item column, next observed frequency we need column, and next theoretical frequency. Yes, number of defective items 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and last we need total column. Okay, draw the lines. Yes, draw the lines. Write observed frequencies, what is given in the problem itself: 168, 180, 120, then 20, 10, 2, and total of this I have told n is 500. Now theoretical frequencies, what T of 0, T of 1. Okay, so T of 0 is how much? Yes, T of 0 is, round figure you can take, 154. Okay, T of 0 is equal to 154, right? So next T of 1 204, T of 3 108, then T of 3 is 29, T of 4 is 4, and last one is 0. So when these are compared, observed frequency and theoretical frequency, here the total remains same, 500. Okay, so total will come same. Okay, then only your problem is correct. Okay, hope you understood this recurrence relation. Okay, still more problems I'll solve in next class. That's all for today's class. Thank you.